Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Video number 2, we made it to Vegas. You guys saw that video and I'm leaving in a hurry. We got the truck here behind me and I've got Jared with PDI with me here. What do you think about this truck?
Well, first of all, I tried to buy it when we were at the semi-casual show. I really liked the truck, but kind of was over trucked, and in the meantime, a lot of things have come together. Sold the Duke, and I think we can fix your problem. I'll just buy it, and we'll drive it home with the PDI show trailer.
So if you buy this, it does save me a whole lot of headache, because I'm going to have to fly home, fly back at the truck, then drive it back home. And I got more trucks. Me and Tommy got other stuff we can build.
That's what you do, right?
Yeah. Right. I mean, I guess we can't just keep everything.
And I think if we show everybody the trailer, like I mean, we can get them to comment below, but I think it's a match in heaven.
I mean, you would think we'd done that on purpose.
I mean, it kind of works.
It works, doesn't it?
I'm not so sure you guys didn't just like put a little of that when I was out there.
We have been texting Jared pictures while we were building this thing, and he looked at it pretty hard at our show. And I don't know, if you want to buy it, it works everything out.
I think let's do it. You just want me to wire the money Monday? Does that work?
You guys just watched the world's fastest truck sale. That'll work fine.
When stuff's cool, it's not hard.
We're going to flip the camera out. We're going to show you this. Jared's taking it back to Utah with him, and we're going to talk a little bit about everything you guys are doing to it, but we're going to jump inside the truck because we've got jets flying overhead like crazy, and it's windy, and the audio will be better, and then I can show you the inside of it anyway. It's pretty nice in there.
Sounds good.
All right, let's do it. All right, so on the inside of this, Jared, for one, this was a freebie.
I think I could tend for a good buddy, somebody. Like
yeah.
Within a half a mile, I think we could cover it.
It'll work about, yeah, it'll work about a half a mile. Yeah. She's nothing special.
I better practice up.
But inside, you know, you guys seen the videos. We did all the Peterbilt genuine accessories. We did the custom shifter plate that Clay at Harris Metalworks made us. And all the dash pieces, did a little bit of painting in here, put pedals in it. We got all the stuff done in the sleeper back here. And the truck, just, I mean, we put legacy seats in it. And we kind of did all the, I would call it like the necessities for a nice truck, you know. It's not over the top, it's just enough to get it going down the road.
It looks pretty sweet to me.
We enjoyed it driving up here.
It's super clean.
Yeah. We really enjoyed driving it up here. I mean, it was a fun trip. Like, we went down 50 across Colorado, went up Monarch Pass, then into Moab. Was like just a drive out here, and then from Moab to your shop was that whole ride for 5 hours. Was beautiful. It was a cool adventure.
Awesome. So
tell me a little bit. You're buying this truck, and I'm guessing you're gonna pull it with the trailer.
We'll pull it with the show trailer, or use the truck to pull the show trailer so much. But most generally, we buy trucks for testing.
Okay.
To put on emission testing, make sure everything operates correctly with the parts we manufacture, fitment, but mostly emission testing. Right now, we're working on doing our own testing, where we'll pull a trailer behind this, and it'll have the emission testing machine on the actual trailer. And we needed this close to this particular truck. It just seemed to work out that we could have bought a day cab, but it's not cool, right?
Right.
So, I mean, so that's the main thing we're going to be doing, is different tunes, different parts. We all know that these Cummins regen considerably a lot, even factory.
Yeah.
We want to work on that to see if we can help that situation out a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know, and less regens, better fuel efficiency, and of course, making better parts.
Because when the truck's regenning, I mean, you're using considerably more fuel. Because it's having to make more, it's using more fuel to create heat, right?
Yeah, and then you're dosing, and yeah, it's the 2023 and the 2022 compared to now, they've changed quite a few different things in the calibration, and we just needed a truck to move forward. As some of the viewers out there know, we already have one at semi-casual that we're going to show at Louisville, and
yeah.
We need one now to do this emission testing and change a few things around. So it works out good. I mean, it's only 100 miles away from home too. I'm not having to truck clear out to semi-casual to pick it up, so it worked out good for us.
Yeah, it really did. it was sort of like the stars aligned.
Yeah.
It was just like, you know what, you need a way home. You got to fly home. I'll take the truck.
Right. It worked out great. I mean, realistically, it'll be. I bet you by Tuesday or Wednesday, Shauna will be working on it on some type of different tuning and different things.
So you go straight away to doing all that stuff. So, and all of y'all's, your tuning, all the stuff you guys do, it's 100% emission compliant. Anybody can put it on a truck.
Yes.
And there's zero legality issues or anything like that at all.
Correct. I mean, there is everything we run through the CARB Air Resource Board in California, and that's who we are working through them and the Environmental Protection Agency to have this test we can do. And then when they ask for the data, it will all be in a machine. We can send them samples of the actual, the filter that comes out for particulate matter or things like that. So it's a lot of money to do it, but the diesel industry is changing, and I don't think we're ever going back the other way. So I mean, emissions are really, really emission friendly compared to where they used to be. And
in the early stages of the emission stuff, it gave everything a bad name.
Oh, horrible! But I don't know who to blame. I mean, there was certain restrictions that was like, right now you got to have this, and I mean, even
not enough time to figure it out.
And you've got to have stuff in testing for years and durability tests, and I think they got hit with it so fast that there was going to be some failure issues that they had, on the first emissions.
And now, even like a brand new truck, if you didn't touch it, the emission issues that you would have are far, far, far less than they would have been 10 years ago.
I would dare to bet 1 in 10,000's difference. I mean, like, it's the old 871s, they had lots of issues, but really there's a few key factors I think that guys forget to do, and that's like, I think forced regens every once a month or every time you service it are very important to keep the particulate filler burned out, cleaned out, and keep it on. I think that keeps the longevity, but they are a service item. Everybody thinks they're the life of the truck, and they're not. They're a service item, and I think if people understand out there that they would change it on the service date, that they would have less emissions with EGR, less soot buildup, and
just kind of follow the guidelines.
Follow the guidelines. Cummins, PACCAR in Detroit, they know what they're doing. They have to.
So, like with what you guys do, I mean, essentially, you're taking something that works, and it works good. But you guys are able to kind of go in and fine tune it and take the knowledge that you guys have for all the years y'all been doing this and just make it better.
Yes, we fine tune every tune. That's why we buy a truck every 6 months, and the calibrations change almost every year, and yeah, we have to fine tune it. And a lot of times there's so many different series of engines now. 3 different series you can buy from Cummins, a couple different from PACCAR, and of course the Detroits out there in the world have a couple different engines, but they all tune different. They run, a lot of the back in the CAT days, everybody ran the same cylinder pack. Well, now you got high compression pistons in one engine, and it could be in a 389 or it could be in a slope nose 579.
Right.
But the componentry is so different on meeting emissions and turbo sizes and different things like that we have to buy all flavors and sizes, and we try to always show at least the nice trucks that we buy.
Yep. And this worked out because we put all of the bolt-on stuff. We didn't do the tuner on this truck, but we put all the bolt-on pieces on it to bring it out here, and so it kind of gives you a good starting point too.
I got all that for that price.
Yeah. I mean, you kind of bought your stuff back from us.
At cost.
At cost. But it's pretty neat. I always enjoy, because like the motorhead side of me is it's always fun to go in and tinker with stuff and make it better. And the end result with your guys is if I'm buying a program to put on a truck and I've got a 605 Cummins or a 565, what are my gains? What am I getting out of that?
10 to 15%.
Okay.
I mean, a lot of people claim all this horsepower, but legally and efficiently you can't do it. There's only so much turbo. There's only so much you can do, and to keep you in that emission window and not sit up the DPF and have emission issues. Yeah,
because you're playing a fine line there. If you start trying to take a truck and dump a bunch of fuel to it, you're going to clog up everything on the backside.
Right. One thing I'll share is back in the day when you were testing Caterpillars, the thing was like you could have 3.0 of particulate matter. Well, now it's like 0.008 particulate matter, and you got to be 10%. Well, 10% of 3.0 is a fair amount, but 10% of the other number is very little. Like you've got to be dead on.
Yep. Yep. So you guys have a lot of time in R&D figuring those things out.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. So this truck is going to be the test truck, and then maybe at some point, if you get sick of it, me and Tommy could buy it back from you, and then because we had plans, we were going to pull the engine out of this thing and paint the engine, paint it blue, and do a bunch of other stuff to this truck, and then take it around and show it. But maybe if you just get a little tired of it.
Well, unfortunately, I think there's going to be a day when I have to have the new 589 to build parts around it. So I would say in the near future there may be a trade-in model coming.
Perfect. We'll get this thing back and we'll do some more work to it, and then you'll have it all ready to go. It should be running better.
Right.
That'll be awesome.
More efficient.
More efficient. Sweet. All right, guys, that is it for this video. Jared, thanks for buying the truck. The world's fastest, easiest truck deal ever. and you'll see this truck again, because I think we're gonna work something out. We're gonna get the truck back sometime next year, and we'll do some more stuff to it. But pretty excited to see what you guys are able to do and come up with on this thing. And I learned a lot just kind of hanging out today on what you guys do and what the programmer and all the parts that you guys make actually offer the X15.
Yes.
And I've had a lot of people ask me, and I never have a really good solid answer on it. Mm-hmm. So I think today, like, learning all this is kind of a no-brainer.
It's pretty simple.
Yeah.
Not doing it, but putting it on is pretty simple after all the R&D's done.
Yep. So guys, if you want to see more content on PDI stuff, you can actually follow them. They have a YouTube channel. I'm going to put a link below down here so you can find that. And then make sure you do all this stuff, like, subscribe, follow us on Instagram at Semi-Casual Show, and go to the website, semicasualshow.com. We're going to have all the PDI parts for sale and on the website pretty soon. So if you guys are interested in any of those kind of products, go check that out. And otherwise, we'll see you guys on the next video. Later.